Kaley?
Well, it is 6:33 in this morning. State Farm Stadium, as we've been sharing with you, has transformed into a COVID vaccination site. Thousands have been rolling through to help others who will be rolling up their sleeves, from teachers to Arizonans who are 75 years of age and older. And right now, we are joined by Dr. Cara Crist. She is the Director of Health Services here in Arizona. And Dr. Christ, I want to get right to this. We know that Arizona has become the country's hotspot. This is for a second time. And we just heard our former governor, Jan Brewer, criticize our current governor. So my question for you is, how would you grade your performance in managing this pandemic?
You know, I think as you look across the country, all states are dealing with the same issue. We today are opening a state run COVID-19 vaccination site. And so we're very excited that we're able to provide this service for Arizonans.
Well, we know that more than 10,000 Arizonans have died from the virus. I mean, do you feel that the state's response has been enough?
So we have been working to make sure that everyone knows how to prevent the transmission and to make sure that we've got, spaces for Arizonans to be treated. We've been working with our hospitals and are bringing in over 800 nurses to help assist with the response.
Okay, well, we know that so many Arizona families are watching. They are dealing with heartbreak. Many of them waking up with us right here this morning. And I know that it's natural in a moment like this. People want somebody to blame, right? Do you feel that you owe them an apology on behalf of the administration here?
So we have been working since January 27th to prevent the spread through Arizona. We encourage everyone to make sure that they're wearing masks, that they're staying physically distanced.
Dr. Cara Crist, I just want to ask you, that's not the question that I asked. I'm just curious where you're at on this emotionally, because there's a human element here.
Oh, we know every case is a person. And so we grieve every death and every person who gets COVID. The best thing that we can do is to take those prevention measures.
Do you know anyone personally who has died as a result?
I don't. I have been fortunate. My family has been hunkered down since March. And so we have been really trying to avoid COVID. So I fortunately don't, but I have friends and family who do have people who have died.
All right, I do want to turn now to the vaccine rollout. Yesterday we did see there was some issues with the website. Can you talk about why this rollout has been slower than what was originally hoped? I mean, at the end of the year for 2020, there was hope that 20 million people would be vaccinated. That was a couple of weeks ago.
So we've been working to get it out to our healthcare workers and our long-term care facilities. There are logistical issues as you look at how the vaccine is coming in. This week, we were able to secure about 42,000 doses so that we could open this site here. And so that opened yesterday with a soft launch, and today we're at full capacity.
And we can see a lot of people are clearly interested in getting vaccinated. We've seen these cars lined up since midnight.
Yes, so we opened to the prioritized phase 1B at 12:01 this morning. And so we've been doing about 200 to 300 people an hour here.
Okay, let's talk about this. And I know that we're going to put you here between a rock and a hard place, but shelter in place has been talked about from so many people. Would you ever recommend that happen here in Arizona to our governor?
So for a stay-at-home order, we had that back in March and April. There are a lot of other things that you have to take into an account when you are making those types of policy decisions. But as you look around the country, you see areas such as New Jersey and California who have had stay-at-home orders, and they are still experiencing the same effects that Arizona is experiencing.
Well, we know a lot of families are waking up with us this morning. As a mom, I'm a mom as well. I'm just curious where you stand on whether or not you think schools should be open for in-person learning.
So school really is the best place for children to be. I am a huge advocate of having kids in the classroom, but we want to make sure that our teachers are safe. The schools have actually done an excellent job in implementing mitigation strategies, and so we would encourage that. However, we also know that a lot of the schools are dealing with teacher shortages and those types of things. So, I as a mom, I want my kids in school.
All right, Dr. Cara Crist, thank you for hanging with me on some of these questions. These are questions that so many people here in our state have, and we really do appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.